everyone, my name is Katasha. Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. I managed to find my last Garnet quickly before recording to see if I could try and find that. I found it through stealing. Thank you, Liliana, because she has max stealing. And I quickly handed those in and got 2 new quests from the interested parties. I got to keep an eye out for the Skitty Frank guy, which funnily enough I just ran into him. And I've got to do these dead drops. Now Skitty Frank, yeah, we're here. So we're going to go find someone who is in the Denerim stores and someone who is in the Gorgon district in Nolzama.
They're from the guild. I know that's the one they hired. Stop them!
I said something on here.
Oh, random Templar coming to fight. Oh, that thanks, mate. There we go. Thank you for the health potion. I don't know where you came from.
Make her rest the souls of all.
Okay, I really don't know where he came from. I've already had the game crash a couple of times, so I am not taking chances this playthrough because I do not want the game to drop. Okay. Oh, no, we need to ignore that. Okay, we also need to go to Orzammar. Let's do this. We're easy to go to Frostback because we've got to go be on the outside of Orzammar for dead drop. I still haven't had the Blackstone E regular thing appear, which is very frustrating. Oh my god. Also, you're getting to become a pain. But both Liliana and I can now summon wolves. Mine's a blight wolf, hers is a normal wolf. But we summon them, which is fantastic. Means more things for us to attack with. I can still summon my bear, which I will still probably summoning. Okay. So we've got Brian there, and we've got the dead drop there. We'll do the dead drop quickly.
The game isn't dead. It's not true, is it?
Because we need to. And there I am. And we'll do Brian.
This about the guild? I swear, I didn't tell them anything. I just took the sovereigns.
He didn't last long, then again there's 6 of us.
This should be easy enough.
So we've got a dude in Denerim, and we need to do one in Redcliffe. I don't particularly want to go to Redcliffe in case I trigger the main quest. Looks like I have triggered the main quest. Alright. Main quest has been triggered, so we Mars on. Well. Fire. Rock. And death. Lily has got what she needs, you've got what you need, and I've got what I need.
It's you, the Grey Warden. Andraste's mercy that you got here when you did. I thought for sure these monsters were going to get me.
What happened? Where is everyone?
They all fled to the castle this morning, before the Darkspawn arrived. I thought I could make it to my home and back before they got here, but it took me too long to get down here. What a relief you arrived.
Are there any more Darkspawn at the castle?
By now, yes, they'd have reached the castle walls. I'm going to get out of here before any more of those things arrive. Thank you again.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna go to the castle. I've got shit to do around here.
Only one shall stand! Right. Another battle. Let's get started. Right.
Oh, did I make her summon her wolf? Oh no, she couldn't summon it yet, could she?
Ready!
That was it. Wow. like how quickly these are dying. Everything else is like level 10, while the like the alphas or the emissaries are proper level. So it's like I'm just sitting here going sposh, dead, sposh, dead. I'm just gonna sit here and loot. I mean, everything is such crappily level. Okay, with the fact that we got this triggered, wasn't it? It looks like oh shit, it's too. As long as the second I get to activate, we're good. Nah, the second I go activate.
No mercy.
Can't even get close to the fucking ogre.
All you can.
There we go. Okay, second ogre. Need to kill him before he kills Alice, never mind.
Let us end this.
Oh, ogre has looked at me. This was Hellog.
Too easy.
It really is.
I tried to be merciful. Ah! Come and get it.
Trap!
That's the blue.
It's your time to die. Right.
Everybody's dead. Okay, the fact that I've kind of accidentally activated the main quest. This could be an issue. One in Redcliffe, so now it will pop up on my map. This is Redcliffe Village. Does it mean Redcliffe Castle? We'll go to the castle. But I think I might have activated something. I didn't activate. Which is routinely what I tend to do. Okay. So much walking! At least my characters will be getting exercise. Bloody hell. Oh, you can. Do I care about my mouse today? No. Today I don't care. Today's day of no care about mouse. I'll just try and keep it out of the way. Because it is very frustrating at times. Why do I even have my mouse out? What was I playing that required my mouse?
Run while you can.
Oh, I can't remember. You idiot, you just killed like the majority of your own men.
Be careful. Oh, you are Here! You'll never know what hit him.
And I go
Should
Alpha.
be easy enough. Right. I'm running out of energy.
I know you're out of energy.
This should be wipe them out.
My lady, you're here. Thank goodness.
What's happened here?
I don't rightly know. Riordan of the Grey Wardens arrived this morning, just ahead of the Darkspawn. I was told he has urgent news and to send out patrols to watch for your arrival. Then we were attacked.
Riordan, what's he doing here?
I don't rightly know. Things happened so fast, I only know he was scouting in the south before he arrived.
Wait, I must prepare. Can you hold the Darkspawn for now?
There might be stragglers, but you seem to have taken care of most of them out here. That's rather remarkable, really.
Yeah, well, I am a Grey Warden with lovely people who help me. Okay, please. Actually, can I do world map for me? Why say village? Why isn't it world map? That's very quiet. Well, it looks like I might have flunked up a couple of my side quests. One of my side quests. What we'll do is this one, apparently in the stores, so I've got a few places to go to try and find this dude.
Magic. So bad and never.
Don't go to Goldana's place, but no. Wait, what was the name of the dude? Cam of Redside routinely does in stores in Denver. Besides, so we look for someone called that by the name of Cam. My main thing is I don't know what I'm going to do about the whole dead drop in Redcliffe, because Redcliffe is give me a minute. Okay, we're back here again, but like I was saying, I don't know anything about the dead drop in Redcliffe because Redcliffe has kind of been under attack. I think I was meant to try and do this before the massive battle, I think, and I didn't. But let's go find this Cam guy. All I can think of is my name is Cam, I got the plan, I have a short attention span. What is it over there? That's all I can think of.
As there is but one world, one life, one...
Can.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven craft.
I'll check the inn. I mean, it is, the tavern rather. It's still reduced race for Sophie. Not getting names popping up. Okay, not in the tavern. Let's go to the Wonders of Thetis. Ah, it's at the back. Sorry, mate.
I knew this was coming. Spent all the coin preparing, so I ain't dying over it.
Sorry, but I think you are gonna die, mate.
Defend yourself! Only one can stand! Let's make this quick! Stay still! Make him be praised!
Nice and easy and done. Oh shit, why is it whenever I'm trying to click a quest, it doesn't let me? Done! See, this is the one I'm having an issue with. One in Redcliffe. And Redcliffe is a little bit ruined.
Welcome to the wonders of...
I don't know who that goes to. Oh shit. Sorry, I just got a text. I'm like, what the fuck? Who the fuck texted me? Freaking Dominoes. I've got a brand Master Flame which I need to use. There's also 1, 2, 3. Selling that. Unless Lily can wear it. No, what is her strength at? 25, she's not here. Actually, how am I on potions? I'm not doing too horribly. Like, all honesty, I could do better. I need to get rid of those.
Welcome.
Because I don't use those. Because I don't really use my bow, Lily. No, she's got Marjolaine's bow just there, ready to be used. I honestly think we are good on gear. For everybody. So what do I need to make potions? Flasks, elf fruit, and concentrator. So I've got 32 of those, which means I can make 16.
Welcome to the...
So I need a few more flasks. Oh, you suck. I don't like Tranquil. That voice just irritates me. It doesn't have anything I need anyway. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Save, because I don't like my game at the moment. Okay. That was a little longer than it was meant to be. We'll quickly go hand in this quest. I don't even know who I'm doing these quests for. I just know I'm doing these and
What can I get you, stranger?
getting a nice amount of money. See that one, I haven't found the last letter. Just gonna do a quick look up on Dead Drops, see if I've actually mucked that up, because I don't want to have had a quest that I mucked up. So I don't think I can go far back enough. Okay. Did a quick look-see-upsy. I've kind of started something that I shouldn't have started yet, but I did, and I can't complete Dead Drop. So that happened. Unfortunately, it happens. But while I am actually thinking about it, we're gonna go to camp. We're gonna make sure everybody is geared, because I haven't done that recently.
All right. I guess I really don't know how to ask you this.
Ask me what?
Oh, how do I say this? You think it would be easier, but every time I'm around you, I feel as if my head's about to explode. I can't think straight.
That's very sweet.
Here's the thing. Being near you makes me crazy. But I can't imagine being without you. Not ever. You're the first woman I've ever spent the night with. And if I have my way, you'll be the last.
I feel the same way.
Good. I'm glad. Let's move on then. We've got a long way to go yet.
Okay, so basically he's saying, I want to marry you, I just don't know how to say it. God, boys. And now we go down to Red Ridge. Unless the Black Snow Regular thing happens to trigger, and that'll be absolutely fantastic. I was joking. Fuck you! Old Tegren's been triggering almost every single travel I've done. Even like the 20 minutes before recording. I got him like twice. When we get up to the castle, we'll buff everybody. I don't know about bringing pets out, so we won't bring the pets out yet. Okay, we're here. So, that. This one I've got to go into here for from Oregon. Threaten. Do shield cover, because you seem to prefer that one. That one. And we want aim. There we go. Let's do another quick savey save. Actually, I want to check something. Check the saves.
I was told to watch for your arrival, Warden. Your comrades...
Take me inside. There cannot be more delays. Crash!
It's a relief to see you unharmed. And you as well, Alistair. Or should I say your majesty?
No, I wouldn't say that. Not yet, anyway.
The Darkspawn that attacked Threadcliffe were relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denerim. They are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
What? Are we sure about that? I mean, if that's true...
I ventured close enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain.
Why do you think they're headed there?
The Darkspawn line is wide, and many of them roam away from the main Horde. Until now, most of them have been spotted here in the west.
Not to mention that we've been too busy killing each other to pay much attention to some silly old Darkspawn Horde.
There is, I'm afraid, one other piece of news that is of even greater concern.
Uh-oh.
The Archdemon has shown itself. The dragon is at the head of the Horde.
Make her preserve us.
But we can't reach Denerim within 2 days, can we? It's too far.
We must begin a forced march to the capital immediately with what we have. Denerim must be defended at all costs.
The Archdemon is what's important.
And only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march, and hope the army we've collected here gives us the chance we need. Al-Eamon, how long before the army can set out?
By daybreak.
Then let's get them ready. I won't let all those people die without giving them a chance.
Then we're off to war. Let's do this.
I will give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready to march.
That would be appreciated.
Then if you and Alistair could meet me before you retire, we have Grey Warden business to discuss.
I will have someone show you to your rooms. I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will need it.
No, I'm back. Oh god, wars. Armory, library, main hall, second floor? Yeah, all my other quests are gone now. This is the final. I better go find Senor Grey Warden, dude.
Let's get started.
Ah! I didn't realize they were going to be here. Wait, where's Morrigan? Is it just me, or is Morrigan missing?
I've watched a lot of humans in my time. It should be aware that I've decided that it is not much like any of them.
That's super, thanks, Joe.
Surely it must come from some superior lineage, yes? Some breed of flesh creature that has decided to elevate its genetic stock above its natural shortcomings?
Very likely, I am Dalish after all.
Then that must be it. The humans have always spoken about elves being inferior, but obviously this is their own stupidity talking. I would appreciate if it didn't spread around that I said anything. Humans might start to get the wrong idea. They might start thinking their race is not completely hopeless.
We wouldn't want that.
Indeed. Can it imagine the horror? Oh. Now, let us crush something into a fine paste before it starts to think I've gone all soft. Perish the thought.
Oh, perish!
What is your wish, Kadan?
Oh, okay.
As do I. It does not follow that I will, however. It's a wonder why you even speak sometimes. Speak, then.
I cannot hit
Then I
the right
suggest we move
buttons.
on. As you...
I was not meant to hit. Oh, yeah, piss off.
Have you heard much about the Grey Wardens of old?
Only what I've heard in tales.
It was said that watching the Wardens ride in on their white griffins was enough to rouse a weary heart and put the dance back in the step of an old man. The Grey Wardens were powerful, feared and respected, but they also inspired the common people. I remember a tale that was told to me many years ago.
Go on.
The Blight had ravaged the land for months, and the armies of the Great Kings had amassed for one last stand. As the sun burst through the clouds that boiled and churned in the dark sky above, it illuminated a vast, seething horde of Darkspawn, with the Archdemon at its head. And it was then, when courage seemed to fail, and all lost to death and despair, that the Grey Wardens came. They arrived with the beating of wings like mighty war drums, and stood before the armies of men.
What happened then?
The Grey Wardens, grim and fearless, marched forth, ever between the men and the encroaching Darkspawn. They formed a shield of their own bodies and held that line until the Archdemon was dead, and the last Darkspawn lay trampled in the dirt. And then, demanding neither reward nor recognition for their sacrifice, the Grey Wardens departed. When the clouds finally rolled back, and the sun shone full upon the blighted ground, the Great Kings knew that they had lost no men, and none of their blood had been spilled.
This bad story isn't a Pacific battle, is it?
You are observant. This is a tale about no battle the Grey Wardens have fought, and yet about them all. They have always defended us from the Darkspawn, taking losses so we do not have to. People may have forgotten over the centuries, but nothing has changed. This knowledge has been blessing and burden to Grey Wardens past, and now it shall be your blessing and your burden.
Your wish?
Oh, okay, bye-bye.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this? I'm sure.
I knew he was going to have more goods for me. How did I know? Just how did I know? Huh? God dang it. Fuck it. I don't need it. I don't need these anymore. Fuck it. Oh, I was going to put that on Morrigan. I think that's going to go to. Where is, I think I just... Yeah. Fuck it. Where's all my abilities? Oops. Looks like that was the one I accidentally flipped out. Okay. Oh, Ogren. Didn't even notice these two.
There you are. Wanted to talk to you and I. We've, you know how sometimes you spend time with people and things.
What is it?
I was thinking, I do know some people out here on the surface. A person, actually. A girl I knew in Orzammar. Before I left, obviously.
Who is she?
Her name's Felsi. She and I were friends after Branka left for the deep roads. I'm sure she's forgiven me by now.
This is where I
Maybe
get...
I'd track her down, see how she's been living.
Do you know how to find her?
I tried to look her up the last time we were at Lake Calenhad. She wasn't at work at the inn. At home with her sick mother, they said. I figured it was just the ancestors telling me something. But I keep thinking about her.
We can go back.
Well, and a good friend you are, Warden. I'll think about you if we ever... no, actually, that would be gross. No, what was it you wanted to say? Aye, all right then.
Freaking hell.
So, you and Alistair, together? So, how... He's athletic. That's always nice. Fine, fine.
I fucking knew I was going... I can't even leave. I can't leave. I knew I was going to get another fucking quest. Where's my Alistair?
On it.
Oh, Jess. What the fuck? Random that. That's my boy. Morrigan.
Do you realize that you've been smiling for hours now?
Have I?
Since the last time you and that fool Alistair shot glances at each other, in fact. He must be pleasant enough in bed, for surely I cannot imagine anyone enduring his conversation.
I happen to love him, you know. He's an idiot, but he's my idiot.
Lucky for him that someone is willing to claim him, then. 'Tis a bit sickening to watch you two, but I imagine it at least takes your mind from our situation. Have it your way.
Okay,
There you are. Let's go see what Riordan... There you are.
You're both here. Good. You're new to the Grey Wardens, and you may not have been told how an archdemon is slain. I need to know if that is so.
You mean there's more to it than just, say, chopping off its head?
So it is true. Duncan had not yet told you. I had simply assumed. Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn?
because of our skill and ability to sense them?
Were that so, then any skilled warrior would suffice. The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn. But should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough. The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead.
What happens to the Grey Warden?
A Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning, the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies?
Yes. Without the Archdemon, the Blight ends. It is the only way.
So it's up to us. Is there no other way? Must the Grey Warden die?
As far as we know, the transfer of the Archdemon's essence is automatic. If one of us is not present when the killing blow is made, it is all for nothing. There is no other way. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
It's up to us three to kill this thing.
In Blight's past, when the time came, the eldest of the Grey Wardens would decide which amongst them would take that final blow. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer. But if I fail, the deed falls on you. The Blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that. But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to your rooms.
I will see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon. One way or another.
That it does, my friend. That it does.
Holy shit.
Do not be alarmed. It is only I.
Is everything alright, Morrigan?
I am well. 'Tis you who are in danger. I have a plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your hole. I know what happens when the Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be.
What do you mean?
I offer a way out. A way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual. Performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night.
What sort of ritual is this?
It is old magic. From a time before the Circle of Magi was created. Some might call it blood magic, but that is but a name. There is far more to fear in this world than names.
And from where did you get this ritual, Morrigan?
From Flemeth, of course. I have known about it for some time.
So you knew about the sacrifice before Riordan told me?
I did. Would you have believed me if I had been the one to tell you? I have my doubts.
Tell me more.
What I propose is this. Convince Alistair to lay with me, here tonight. And from this ritual, a child shall be conceived within me. The child will bear the taint, and when the Archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish. The Archdemon is still destroyed with no Grey Warden dying in the process.
Why aren't you talking to Alistair about this?
Alistair despises me. You know this. He rarely listens to reason, but he would listen to you. You, of all people, could influence him. Think about what I offer you. You will live, as will Alistair. You could slay the Archdemon and live as a hero, something no Grey Warden has ever done. In return, I conceive a child, one who will be born with the soul of an old god. After this is done, you allow me to walk away, and you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish.
Wait, I want to know more about this child.
As you wish.
Will the child be evil?
Allow me to say that what I seek is the essence of the old god that once was, and not the dark forces that corrupted it. Some things are worth preserving in this world. Make of that what you will.
Will the child be hurt?
Ignoring that after but one night it could barely be called a child, no, it will not be hurt. It will be changed.
What do you intend to do?
I do not wish to tell you.
I need to know the plan.
The child will represent freedom. For an ancient power, a chance to be reborn apart from the taint. Is that not reason enough to do it? I will raise the child apart from the rest of society and teach it to respect that from which it came. Beyond that, you need know nothing else.
What if Alistair wants to see the child?
I have no doubt he may, but he will not. It is all I ask for in return.
Enough about the child.
Then you have decided?
How do you know this will work?
This is what my mother intended when she sent me with you. She was the one who first gave me this ritual and told me of what I was meant to do. This does not surprise you, does it? Did you not wonder why Flemeth saved your life? Why she aided you? This is why. What is important is that I am offering this to you now. It will work, and it will save your life.
You think Alistair will agree to this?
If you care for him as you seem to, you will convince him to, Consider what the alternative might be. Do you think Alistair will fail to do his duty as the future king and save his country? And if you take the blow instead, he loses the woman he loves. How do you think he would feel about that? I think you have many good reasons to tell him to save his own life. I think you should consider them carefully.
Why Alistair? Why not Riordan?
Even if I thought Riordan could be convinced, he is unsuitable. I need one who has not been tainted for long. It must be him, and it must be tonight.
I agree. Let's see if we can convince my boyfriend, huh? Hey, boyfie, can you go sleep with Morrigan and try and save everybody?
A wise decision. I shall wait here then while you go and speak with Alistair. I urge you to be convincing.
I expect me to lose any and all respect from my boy. I really do. Oh, this is great.
I see you can't sleep either. I also saw Morrigan outside your room earlier, and the look she gave me. Oh, that was icy even for her. Is something up?
Yeah, she told me something very important.
This is what I get for becoming king. Everyone always brings you the bad news. So what is it then? Rats running amok? Cheese supplies run low? I can take it.
What if I told you there was a way to avoid dying tomorrow?
You mean with the archdemon, right? If you mean running away,
No.
I can't do that, but you don't mean that, do you? What is this about?
Take part of a magical ritual?
Oh, something Morrigan cooked up, no doubt. What do you need me to do?
Sleep with her.
Cute. This is payback, right, for all the jokes? But you're not joking. You're actually serious? Wow. Be killed by the archdemon or sleep with Morrigan. How does someone make that kind of choice? You're not actually asking me this, are you? What kind of ritual is this, anyway?
I won't lie to you or produce a child.
What? I must be hearing things, but are you telling me to impregnate Morrigan is some kind of magical sex rite? This child. Why would Morrigan want such a thing? Does she want an heir to the throne?
I feel like crying. I think she wants to make some kind of... She refused to say.
Why am I not surprised? Look, even if I was willing to entertain this idea, and I'm not saying I am, is this really what you want me to do? Are you sure?
I need you to trust me.
Trust you? Very well. I do trust you. Oh, where is she? Let's go and get this over with before I change my mind.
I'm sorry, Alistair.
'Twould seem your talk is done.
Great. This isn't a dream after all.
What is it to be, then? Has a decision been reached?
Alistair's agreed to your request.
Wait. I want to ask about this child. The one you want.
Interesting. Honesty wouldn't have been my first choice.
I just want to be sure that you're not going to use this against Ferelden. That this bastard child of mine isn't going to show up some year.
Of that, you have my word.
Oh, why don't I feel any better about this? All right. Let's just get this over with.
Let us go somewhere more private, Alistair, and believe me when I say you will not hate this quite so much as you believe.
We have gathered all the forces we can. The Darkspawn Horde is sure to reach the capital before us. And so we must race to Denerim as quickly as we can. The lives of many thousands hang in the balance. We must not forsake them. You have gathered an army to replace the one lost at Ostagar, Grey Warden. Let us pray that it will be enough.
Before us stands the might of the Darkspawn Horde. Gaze upon them now, but fear them not. The woman you see beside me is an elf, raised to the ranks of the Grey Wardens. And never a more glorious Grey Warden has there been. She has survived despite the odds, and without her none of us would be here. Today, we saved Denerim. Today, we avenged the death of my brother King Cailan. But most of all, today, we show the Grey Wardens that we remember and honor their sacrifice. For Ferelden! For the Grey Wardens!
Please let me save, because I don't want my game to fuck! Should have saved it before I talk about Regan. I don't know if I'm laughing or crying. Let's see if I can do my outro. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the adventure as much as I am. Like and subscribe, and I shall see you guys in the next video stream. Bye! It sent me before talking about everything. Before talking about everything.